I think our storyteller for this morning will be Mr. Cole. Come on down, Cole.
Tibet.
What do you want then?
Okay.
What do you want then? Right here? All right, here you go.
Daniela.
I'm gonna sit right here. The steps. As you can see, this church has the next generation of youth. This is a happy church because of all our children. Amen? Okay, Brother Cole, here you go.
Morning, boys and girls. Morning. Okay, you can do better than that.
Good morning.
Okay, that's good. So, how many of you like fishing? Okay, well, I like fishing, but not really any people in my family like fishing. So I really got my uncle and my cousins to take me fishing. So this is my fishing box. So there's a bunch of cool little gadgets in here and things that you use to catch fish. So I'm going to tell you a story about one time when I went fishing. So my parents, every summer, they take me to a fishing camp. And that fishing camp takes me places like the piers in Virginia Beach, in Norfolk, and the Bay Bridge Tunnel. And the Bay Bridge Tunnel was really windy. So one time we were there, and ever since I started saltwater fishing, my dream fish was to catch a flounder. I really wanted to catch a big, giant flounder. So we were there, and I had watched all these YouTube videos about how to catch flounder. So I had this technique. And so I did it, and I would cast it out, and then reel it in, and walk 5 feet down, cast it out, reel it in. And I caught 2 little fish, and they weren't big enough for me, but they were still flounder, so I was pretty happy. And then this girl was there, and she had the oldest pole I've ever seen in my life. And she was like, "It's my dad's pole." And I was like, "Oh, that's okay. That's cool." And she was catching huge flounder, and I was like, "What?" And every time she would reel it in, it was like, "Meow, meow, meow." And it looked like it was about to break every time she'd reel it in. And she'd catch these huge, giant flounder, and I'd be like, "Whoa." And so I'd cast down right beside her, and I couldn't catch a fish. And she even said I could watch her pole, and I still couldn't catch a flounder. So later that day, we went back to the same pier, and I ended up catching a 16-inch flounder. So I was pretty happy. So the moral of my story is, no matter how small of a fishing pole you are, or how big you are, you can still catch big fish. So will one of you read this verse for me? Here.
Mark 1:17. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you a fisher of men.
So let me show you one of the things that I have in here. My magical box. So it's pretty messy, but this is what I call my tin rod. So what you do is you take it off, and then you, and it's a fishing pole.
Oh.
So it does that, and that's pretty cool. And then it has a little reel to go to it, and even this tiny little pole can catch pretty big fish. So, and then right here, this is some of the fish that I catch usually. Like, sometimes I'll catch sheep's head, sometimes I'll catch black sea bass, and bluefish. So those are all the different varieties of fish you can catch. So just remember when you go home, no matter how big or small your hole or what you have is, you can always catch big fish. So who'd like to have prayer? Mason?
May we bow our heads for prayer. Dear loving God, thank you for this day. Thank you that we can come to church to learn more about you. Thank you that we could wake up this morning to come to church. Thank you that we woke up and got ready to come to church. Please help us be reverent during church. Please help us to learn more about you every single day. In the name I pray, amen.